Good morning. Today on Business Breakfast, the Asian crisis 1 year on. Over the next hour, we'll be looking at the causes, examining the effects, and finding out what it's meant for us here in the UK, and asking what happens next. We'll be reporting from the Far East, looking at where it all began to try and find out why it started. At 6:15, we'll hear how the United States is bracing itself to absorb the impact of the shock. And at 6:20, one of Japan's most respected market watchers will be assessing where the region goes from here. Plus, we have a personal view from someone who watched the crisis unfold from the front line.
Hello, my name's Keith Radley. Today I'll be taking you through a normal day of a currency broker in the Tokyo market.
The day begins with a taxi to work at 6:45 in the morning. Keith Radley sometimes takes the train, but he's running late. Breakfast is coffee and painkillers to take care of last night's hangover, and then the real work begins. Keith moves an average of $500 million a day, and during the recent currency turmoil, he's become a media celebrity in Japan. It's all part of the thrill.
It's a very exciting business, and the adrenaline flows, and basically I've been doing it 13 years now, but I still get a buzz out of it. It's something that you can really get into, and no one day is the same as the last day.
Keith has seen the yen at its highs and more recently at its lows. He says he's aware of the impact of his job eventually.
It's only when you look at it in the broad sense 6 months later and you realise how much the swings have affected profits for companies and how economies have struggled through their currency being so weak, that you actually appreciate that we're actually doing something here to fuel some bad situations, really.
Lunch is at the desk. There's rarely time for breaks of any sort.
We don't really move much from when we get in, so just in case the market moves over lunchtime. If it's busy, you're trying to eat and quote at the same time, and it can be quite obnoxious, really. It's horrible. Mostly fish, really. Yeah, there's some fish here somewhere. I think they call it fish. Looks like fish.
For an average of 11 hours a day, this is Keith Radley's world. It's high stress, but there are high rewards.
I believe I earn my money. So, you know, everything else goes with it, and it's very stressful, and it cuts into a lot of your life. You have to be part of the job all the time, and I think you need certain rewards to at least relax.
The life of Tokyo's currency brokers is unlikely to get any less stressful in the near future, as the yen continues to be the focus of the world markets. Now, back to you.
Juliet, thank you very much indeed. And now it's over to Sarah for a look at what's happening on the markets today.